Hello, and today we'll continue with Graven. I ain't no scientist, but isn't it going to be tricky to look at the stars with the light shining from the lake? It would be if there was an actual artificial light, but there's none around, thankfully. Alright, so how do you use this thingy? I'll show you in a bit how this thingy works. Let me place it up first. He's fiddling with it a lot. There's a bit of a cold breeze coming from the lake, but it doesn't seem to bother him that much. I figure hyenas might have issues with the cold, but maybe his fox side takes care of that part for him. He's got that thick coat on him. Well, we get that thick coat on though, unlike me. There we go. So you can change the focus on the lenses by rotating here. Try not to hit your snout on it. Alright. Let's take a look then. That's really neat. I've never seen the moon up so close before. I can actually see the craters in it. Wow, that's very cool. Really awesome, huh? Right. Really awesome, right? Here, I'm moving a bit around so you can check out some farther away planets. You'll be able to see it, but not as close as you might imagine. There are also some galaxies that are invisible, or that are visible. So, really awesome, right? Here, I'm moving a bit around so you can check out some farther away planets. You'll be able to see it, but not as close as you might imagine. There are also some galaxies that are visible. I don't have the money to buy a quality telescope, so it might be a bit underwhelming. What are you talking about? This is so great. I've never seen this stuff so close in my life. I was at home on the roof of the barn sometimes and looked at the night sky, and it was nice and all, but this is way better. I'm blown away. I mean it. Somewhere where I can look at more stuff. It's awesome. Nobody ever showed me cool stuff like this. Not my dad or my mom or anybody. But he did. Whoa, I can see a planet. Like an actual planet. The sphere and stuff. It's not just a faraway bright light. It's an actual star. I'm glad you like it. I don't really go out that often with my telescope anymore. Someone told me recently that we've both been through a lot, so who knows how the mood can change. Ah, that cold breeze. I still wore a jacket, me and my thick head. If only my fur was thicker. You're cold? I thought bears can't possibly get cold. That's not true at all. I do well with normal cold weather. I just seem to struggle with cold winds. What a rotten one this is. Come here, this should help. He's hugging me. I'm going to melt. Lord help me. The way he runs his paws up and down my back to heat me up is so cute. He can't reach all the way up or around my body, but he's doing his best. Put your paws here. I'm certain the only reason why he's not reacting any other way to how red my face is right now is because it's too dark to see it. He put my paws in his tail and he's fluffing it up. It's getting warmer really fast. He still knows how to do some nice tricks. Thanks. I think I'm fine now. He's smiling at me, still holding my paws. So, again, what's the worst that can happen? I'm so sorry. I couldn't help myself. You were looking at me and come here. He grabs me by the snout and pulls me back in. I snuggle him in a big embrace while his tail is covering my paws. To still keep him I assume trying to still keep them warm. I lift him up just a little, enough to hear the sort surprised grunt coming from him. He's light as a feather, and I would lie if I were to say that I'm not enjoying his arms around my neck, holding on tight. He likes this a lot, but I have to put him down for now. Otherwise, that was amazing. I don't want you to ever stop kissing me. That came out a bit too directly. I'm sure it's something anyone would like to hear, right? Oh, sorry, I just meant. He grabs my snout and gently presses it shut. It was amazing. We sit like that for a few minutes, only hearing our breaths in the cold evening. There's a blissful silence surrounding us. And in these short moments, everything else is just gone. I can't think of a single thing to mess with me right now. This was supposed to be a perfect evening. I prepared for this all day. Every little negative thought, I put them all away, hoping that today they won't mess with me. But some things don't want to stay buried. However much I want to erase those memories, there's no chance for me to do that I'm when I so how many more of those planets can we see through your thinking? Oh yeah, we can see more planets. I'll adjust it so we can check out some more stuff. Try now. I look again, but I can't see a damn thing anymore. There are too many tears in my eyes and I don't know how to hide them, so I'm just stuck to the telescope, aimlessly looking at nothing in particular. Maybe I'm looking for a way out of everything. Looking at the fool that I am, coming here, kissing this random guy, hoping for what? For forgiveness? From whom? Rowan? What the fuck am I what the fuck am I doing? From whom? Rowan? What the fuck am I even thinking? From whom? Rowan? What the fuck am I even thinking? Hey, it's really cold outside. I think I'm gonna head out. Sorry, what? Yeah, I got things to do tomorrow, you know? Was it something I said? No, you're good. Am I. What's going on, Ben? You can't go and kiss me and sit down like that. Not your problem. And I don't want to talk about it. Sure. That's just great, isn't it? Why did you even want to go on a date in the first place? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just know that if I look into your eyes, it makes me feel better. So I'm just. So I'm just. Oh. So I'm some therapy medicine for whatever's bad set. So I'm some therapy medicine for whatever bad set's going on underneath all that. He's pointing at me with wide gestures, his arms making wider and wider movements. He's packing up the telescope, almost breaking it apart. Woven, I'm sorry. I'm not in a good place right now. Zool, zool, zool. Neither am I. My mom died a while back. And today was supposed to be different. Yeah. Do you think you're the only one going through shit? You don't want to talk about anything like that. Okay, got it. Loud and fucking clear. I try to go near him, but the moment he hears me step forward, he takes a few steps back behind his telescope stand. Don't. I get you have your own problems to deal with. I really do. But you just sent me but you just sent me back months in terms of trust and being calm enough to be. Did it even cross your mind what would happen if you did what you just did? You're so damn selfish, aren't you? He's finished packing and he's already walking away without another word. Rowan, stop. You shouldn't be walking alone at this hour through here. Let me drive you home. Are you drunk or something? He did see me with that bottle. He starts walking fast enough that I am left alone in the darkness in a matter of moments. All I can see is my breath in the cold. What just happened? How could I have ruined this so badly? What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Who the fuck is calling me now? This guy again. Block. Get blocked, you knucklehead. I keep screaming and growling and kicking at the ground as if that's going to fix anything. I let myself spiral out of control for no reason. Do I deserve a little bit of happiness too? Don't I, Jason? One. One after him. He can't be far. Why, you dumb fat moron? One. My breath is heaving as I pass my car, looking around in the parking lot for any sign of the hyena. Where are you? You couldn't have gone far. Well, where are you? You must have gone this way. There's no other path that can lead to his home. One. I completely out of shape. It's crazy how fast I lost it all. Right, Ben. This is the perfect time to think about this. Where's Green Eyes? Someone's there. It has to be him. Warren. Warren, stop. I grab his shoulder and turn him around, only to see a different folk scared out of his mind looking at me. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. I kept running, looking left and right to check if I maybe missed a street. He must have just went a different route I don't know of. Damn it. There's no one around. He probably didn't go, well, he probably did go a different way. I fucked that up bad, real bad. I can still catch him as, I can still catch him at this, I can still catch him at his flat. I can still catch him at his flat. I could drive there now. Move. My feet hurt so bad. I need to start training again. Open already, you rotten piece of shit. I'll be there faster than him. I know I will. I'll wait here. He's going to show up. Come on, Rowan. I fucked up so bad. Fuck. Come on, Green Eyes. It's been half an hour. He's not coming back. What if something happened to him on the way home? Oh Lord, what have I done? What if the reason he... There he is. He's here. I thought it was my fault again for that catch with him. That's why he took so long. Does it even make sense to go talk to him now? I already messed up once tonight, and that cat's going to hiss and claw me away. But much worse than last night. But what's... I already messed up once tonight, and that cat's going to hiss and... I already messed up once tonight, and that cat's going to hiss and claw me away. But much worse than last time. They're inside now. I lost my nerve together with me, Chance. Why am I so indecisive? Why am I anywhere? Fuck it. I'm going to ring his doorbell. Whatever happens, happens. I heard to grab the door and someone else is going in. Oh wow. This guy's cologne is real leafy. What the hell am I doing? I'm practically going full stalker mode. I'm going to make things so awkward to the point that he'll never talk to me again. Things are too raw right now. But what if that cat's going to sit all over me and then there'll be no chance to talk to him again? Think. What would the old one, what would the old me do? I can't even remember anymore. Fuck it. All of it. Fuck this all. I kicked the nearest thing I could see, and it spreads out a bunch of papers on the floor of the building. These folk will cycle. That's the most surprising thing that I realized this morning, or this evening. What would the old me do? I can't even remember anymore. Fuck it. All of it. Fuck this all. I hit the nearest thing I could see, and it spreads out a bunch of papers on the floor of the building. These folk will cycle. That's the most surprising thing that I realized this evening. That later. That's for Rowan. It's from the independent city of Kazul. Why would he throw it in the trash? This could be really important. Nobody gets letters from City Hall for no reason. Someone must have thrown it in the trash by mistake. There's no way Rowan did this on purpose. So I go upstairs now that I have this. Does this qualify as a good enough reason? Yeah, rumbling through trash for an excuse to go to him. Not desperate at all. You know what? You're right. Why am I bothering? Things were going well enough before this guy complicated my life so much. Whatever his problems are, they're not mine. I got more than enough. I'll put these back. I've got more than enough. I'll put these all back and that's it. That's enough. This is too embarrassing. I'm losing it. What the fuck am I even doing here? I think there's that gas station nearby. I wonder if I still have a bottle of whiskey at home. I think there's that gas station nearby. I wonder if I still have a bottle of whiskey at home. Hey, there's always room for one more. Ain't that right, Snappy? What fucking day is it? Did I have anything planned? This headache always comes back. Let me get another whiskey, my dear. Grab another bottle from the back. Maybe my day go faster, dear. Fucking shoot me in the head. My bitch ass dear. That's not how that one goes. But it sounds good enough for how my pounding head is acting up. You think daily drinking will solve this problem by now? Maybe I should drink a little bit more. Yeah, boy. Get it. Get that whiskey. Get that whisk. Get. Who the fuck is this? Unknown number. Hello? Who's this? It's Duke, bro. Listen. Didn't you get the memo? You fucking idiot. I blocked you for a reason. Ben, you gotta talk to me, dude. Listen. Here, you worthless sack of shit. If you ever call me again, I will finally talk to you face to face. And I'll make sure it'll be your last time speaking again. Forget this number. Forget you ever knew me. Dude, please. What a nitwit. This guy says, hey, dang it, Ben. You let me get you again. Fuck. Cool down. He ain't worth nothing. He ain't worth nothing. Worth nothing. Let me get my guitar. Not that one. Ain't touching that one. It ain't worth it, my dear. Not worth your time, my. You hear? Not that one. I ain't touching that one. He ain't worth it, my dear. Not worth your time, you hear? 'Cause when I'm with you, you only have ears for me. He ain't worth nothing. Can't give you what you need. Ah, that doesn't sound all that good. I picked up the guitar again. It's been such a long time. I dragged the other one with me everywhere, but I never played either. I know you always liked it when I sang. Maybe I should just leave it alone. What am I even singing for? Who am I even singing for? You're gone, and nobody else gives a crap to listen. I'm gonna kill him. Good morning, Mr. Bridger. Or Mr. Bridger. Yes, of course, I can help. I can come help. I'll grab my keys and drive to you in a minute. I'll be seeing you soon. I can do this. Well, I can still do this for you, though. Good morning. How are you today? Oh, being old ain't as fun as it used to be. When was it ever fun, you cook? When you weren't nagging me all day long for your shopping. If someone wouldn't eat so much, I wouldn't need to go shopping so often. It's fine, my lovely swamp lady. I love you no matter how much you eat. Say that again, and I will divorce you. Sometimes I don't know if they're making jokes or actually mean what they're saying. She's always upset about something, and she's been like this way before. He's easy to talk to, but there's something off about him, too. I know they aren't the nicest of folk. They're also quacks. It gets really cold, and they can barely get out of their house. And their heating expenses are always huge. Maybe the warm seasons make up for it, but this cold one that just came, that's gonna sting. What do you need to get today? I can do the shopping if you want to wait in my truck, Miss Brigier, or Miss Brigier. I can turn on the heat. Aren't you the sweetest thing? I'll gladly take you up on that. Here's a list of what I need today. That's a long list, again. Do you get my wallet when I told you to? I thought you had it already in your big paws. I can count on you for nothing. That's a long list again. Do you get my wallet when I told you to? I thought you had it already in your big paws. I can't count on you for nothing, 'cause you ain't worth nothing. Why aren't you? This time they forgot it. What was it last time? They misplaced it. The other time. Money was in the bank, and they'll pay next time. Can't even keep up anymore. Not that I care. I pay anyway. But why make this sit up? It's fine. I can take care of that. You're so good to us, Benjamin. You could learn a thing or two from your dear. Maybe he could get me one of them fancy jobs he got as a coach. Then I'd take care of things too. The only thing you're coaching is the TV. Let the boy go get us our groceries. Come sit with me in the truck. You know how I hate being alone. You can't leave me alone. Of course, dear. I'll be right with you. Can't manage alone, Benjamin? Absolutely. I'll turn up the heat for you so that you're comfortable. If that creeper's around again, I'll do nothing. The Bajirs are here. I can't make a scene. Or maybe they would encourage me if they saw Duke again. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? There he is. What the hell? He's close to my truck. What the fuck does he want now? Whatever it is, if he wants it, I'll give it to him this time. But I can't let the Brigiers see how I'll mop the floor with this guy's fur. He's been spying on me. How else could he possibly know that I'm here? That's it. I'm done with this shit. Time to put this to an end. Just try and talk to me. I fucking dare you. Where is he? I know he saw me come in. He's picking out cheese. Fuck this guy. What's wrong with him? If he wants to say something, he should come out and say it. What kind of bitch ass attitude is that? He's trying to get in my head. Fucking working out, bub. He's at the cash register already. I must have tunnel vision for a second. I gotta get out and get to that idiot. I'll get the card later. Duke. Yo, you finally want to talk? I'm gonna talk, alright, but I ain't gonna be hearing it. But you ain't gonna be hearing shit once I'm gonna pound your face to the ground. Don't be like that. I just want to set things straight for you. Ain't nothing you need to put straight with me. I know I can't change the past, but I still want to fix the present. You need to hear what I have to say. You got mud in your ears. Look here, Ben. I've been putting up with you because we've known each other for a long enough time. But I can't keep screwing myself over because you're too thick-headed to listen to reason. Or you call me fat. Still in that, are you? Nobody cares how big you are. And I didn't call you fat. I called you stupid. A stupid blockhead who can't even see the swamp he's in. I'm smart enough to know what that means. Are you? Not from where I'm looking at. Who's that in your truck, bud? Don't call me that. We ain't friends no more. Look, if you want to go at it with me, I'll let you have one swing. You get one. I already told you this. Take a shot. But after that, I'm not going to hold back. You think you can take me on? Look at yourself. Anyone could take you on. You're barely standing. Do you even eat anything in the past day or week? Do you even sleep? How many empty bottles are on your living room floor? What's it to you? Go home, Ben. Take care of yourself. Call me when you feel like you're you again, and then we can talk. Folk to folk. You think I'm done with you? Go home, Ben. Don't do anything you'll regret later. You would know best how that goes, wouldn't you? Yeah, I do. I really do. He's just walking away. I want to scream at him. I want to punch his face until he admits he's wrong to lecture me. He should be crawling on the ground whenever he's talking to me. I hate him. I fucking hate him with every single fur on my body. That's right. Walk away, you loser. Turn around, dickhead. Turn around. It was you anyway. You. You killed him. He's looking at me from the small distance between us. His eyes are raising with anger. He's getting awfully close to me real damn fast. I barely get in a defensive stance to block the incoming swing, but the force he put behind his punch is strong enough that I can still get hit in the snout. Shit, Ben. I didn't. I'm sorry. Why do you have to say that? 'Cause it's true. You killed Jason. Is that what you really believe? That's why you stopped talking to me? Do you even remember that night? He took his seat belt off to talk to you. Not to me, Ben. To you. What the fuck was I supposed to do? That truck came out of nowhere. Tell me, Ben. What the fuck was I supposed to do? His paw is trembling hard, but he curls it into a fist, and I tense up, expecting another hit. But it's not coming. His fist is still shaking, though. It's not how that went, and you know it. You lying piece of shit. You're lost, bud. Just as lost as Jason was. What's that mean? Jason was fine. The brigadiers are out of my truck now, screaming at Duke. Get away from him, you brute. Get away. She's swinging her handbag at Duke, still shouting, trying to draw as much attention to herself to get other folk to come over to help. The jackal puts his strong arms on me and lifts me up. As the brigadiers come close to me, comes close to us, and more folk are starting to look, I hear a whisper in my ear. Snaps will be disappointed in you. You're the one. Have you done enough? You took my son away from me. Get away from us. She's mad with anger. Any moment now, I could see the both brigadiers go off and try to bite Duke. I can't muster the strength to say another word to him. Why did he have to say his name like that? Call me Ben. I'll always be around if you want to talk. And for the love of the fur one, get back in the gym. Whoever you are, you're not the Ben I know. This time he's not turning around even as Miss Brigier throws more insults at him. He didn't even have to try a little bit. I felt the more I got hit. What the heck happened to me? Are you alright, Benjamin? Where did that mutt come from? I'm fine. Just a little shaken up. Of course you were assaulted. You assaulted. Uh, you were assaulted you. You were assaulted you. We're calling the police. You don't need to do that. I'm embarrassed. Well, I'm embarrassed by the way she's making a big deal out of this. It's like a performance she's putting on with me as the victim and her as my savior. He didn't even try. Oh Lord. He could have messed me up real bad if he wanted to. Is that green eyes? He's holding a shopping bag looking right at me. He must have seen the entire embarrassing exchange I just had with Duke. What he's doing here? Are they all spying on me? Benjamin, what are you looking at? Snap out of it. I was just. That's not Rowan. It's some other guy who looks like him. It's nothing. I'll finish getting your groceries. It won't take me more than a few minutes. Don't call the police. There ain't no need. What did he want with you? Mr. Begier is looking in the distance towards where Duke was. He probably would have wanted to talk it out over a glass of whiskey. He's not right in the head. Who knows why he attacked me? Yeah, who knows? He's gone now. That murderer. Carrie. That word doesn't have the same meaning now as I taught to Duke. He was avoiding me, and I went out of my way to try to get him to fight me. I asked for this, and he replied with accents I could understand. We're going to wait in the car if you're all right now, dearie. It's too cold outside for me. Are you sure you're all right? I'm fine. I'll be I'll be back real quick. It's all a mess. But I remember that night when all three of us were in the car. He took off his seatbelt. I know that too. Duke was high though, and drunk. We both were when we left that party. Jason wanted to come with us to make sure we'll get home in one piece. Why did he even take his seatbelt off? He knew better than that. All the images would play in my head again, the thousandth time, maybe the millionth time, but they're the same as they were that night. Nothing's changed. Had I put my arm in front of him, I could have. He would have. He should have. That was fast. You're such a nice boy, Benjamin. Taking care of us. I'm back at the truck unloading the groceries I don't recall buying. She's praising me again with that same high pitched fake voice she always had turned on when she's thankful, and he's there waiting for me to drive them home already so he can go back to watching TV. Say, Benjamin. Yes, Mr. Bridger. Could you get us a little gift from somewhere? We need to visit some relatives, and it would be nice to get our nephew something they actually like. First, he needs to drive us home, dear. I didn't mean now. He has all week to go. Of course, I'll get it. Well, I'll get to it in the next few days. That's it, Ben. Smile, though. It's the least you can do. Wonderful. I'll give you some money when we get back to the house. You don't have to worry about that. I uh I have a gift card from the last time I went to a GameStop. Oh, you didn't tell us that they gave out gift cards. It was a one-time promotion, I think. You can tell me what you want on the way back. It's not much, but it's the least I can do. Why, snaps? It's only been a couple of days, but my snout's still bruised. That Duke got me good. And the question is now, do I dare go in? It's not even on me anymore. It's just how Rowan will react if he sees me. I made my peace with him. I'm I'm not ready for anything yet. He isn't either if he is honest with himself. He's nowhere in sight. That's a bit of a relief. That cat isn't here either. Just that beaver I vaguely remember seeing maybe once. What do you want? Do we know each other? I know who you are, and that's enough. I don't care what you're on about, but I just need to buy some stuff, alright? Your money isn't good here. You should leave. That's not very professional of you. Where's the store owner? She's not here now, so that makes me the boss. And I say that you should go. You can't throw me out for no reason. Just do your job and ring me up. You hurt my friend. That's more than enough reason to throw you out. Thinking you can do that? I might not look like it, but you don't know me one bit. I can tell you that. Don't you get it? You don't get it. It was a misunderstanding between me and Rowan. I'm glad you at least have the decency to acknowledge that it's about him. You really don't get it. You're right. I don't. But you're one lucky bastard because you managed to talk to me instead of Jules. He scratches his head in annoyance and in frustration. He looks around, letting out alongside. Then he turns to me again. Fine. Fine. You get a chance to talk to me because I am a follower of the third one. Say your piece, and if you dare lie to me, I'll give that big snout of yours a much bigger beating than you've clearly had. A follower of the third one that threatens me with violence. Is this a new set for the ones that keep spawning all over Stradia? Or he's just angry. Damn angry at me. The way he follows my every movement if I lift my arm or move my fingers. He's ready to jump me if I don't show him that I just want to talk. If there's anything I learned recently is that right now in my state, this seemingly mild-mannered looking beaver could rip me apart. I didn't mean to do that. You don't know the full story. Nobody knows. I hurt him the way I left things. That's true enough. The thing is that I can't make them stop. Make who stop? Not who. What? The sounds. The noises. Those horrible fucking noises. What are you talking about? For a moment, he was smiling at me. Then he was on the ground and he wasn't moving. Oh, I can't make the sounds stop. And I kept hearing them when I was with Rowan. I couldn't make them stay quiet so I could hear them. I only wanted to hear him, how his heart was beating next to mine when I lifted him up and kissed him. But all that noise wouldn't let me. The screeching brakes, the broken glass, the truck honking. I'm I'm so sorry, Ben. Oh, you know my name, but I don't know yours. I'm Toby Dormin. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I guess. What is he doing here? The cat's tail is furrowed out just like her claws. The soft, threatening noises she's making are quite disturbing. She's locked in on my throat, and I instinctively put one foot back. She just hissed at me. Cats. It's okay, Jules. I got this. We're going upstairs for a bit. Nobody's here anyway. I'm keeping my sights on you, Bear. I've got eyes everywhere. She points to the cameras as she's swinging her tail left and right. I go upstairs with the beaver, who's grabbed a box in his paws that he's taken with him. He turns away to say something to the cat again. Can you boil some water for 2 teas? You're pushing it. Pretty please. You're. Oh, all right. You're lucky you're you. Thank you, kind store owner. The beaver closes the door after him. The top floor is filled with tables for playing. There's a bunch of posters on every wall with different games I have never heard of. There's the distinct smell of a game store here as well. I have expected some sweaty cave, but the play area is clean and orderly. So this is where Rowan spends most of his time. Shit, I'm not even sure what I'm doing here talking to this guy. I told him more than I told that therapist or anyone else for that matter. I blurted it out all at once. Yeah, maybe I am reaching my limit. This is a beginner deck. He places a somewhat worn out pack of cards in front of me. He's played a whole lot with it by the looks of bills of it. What are you doing? You want to talk to Owen again, right? Start shuffling. I'm going to teach you how to play honor and distinct. I'm going to teach you how to play honor and instinct. Rowan's really good at it. He could even go pro if he wanted to. Didn't you hear what I just told you downstairs? Shuffle. I pick up the cards and try to shuffle them. He's very convincing for a beaver. I did hear you, but you didn't mean to tell me all that, did you? I did hear you, but you didn't mean to tell me all that, did you? What's this guy's deal? It's like he already knows me. He blew right past the usual wall that's between two folk when they get to know each other. You probably wanted to tell Rowan that stuff, but you were paranoid about his reaction. Am I close? Just a far away. So I'm supposed to learn this game because that's going to fix my problem with Rowan? It definitely won't fix that. Then why are we doing this? You're a bit thick. It's not what you think. You probably don't know anything about Rowan except that he likes stargazing sometimes. But that's not going to be a good subject to talk about when you inevitably see each other again. Especially considering what you did. I'm giving you a lifeline here. Take it. He puts his shuffled deck in front of me as he cuts my deck in two. He's pointing to his stack of cards, so I'll do the same. This game is the best of one. We each draw 5 cards at the start. I always set your gear on your left side. You can use it to block when I attack you. The game is easy to learn, difficult to master. You need to explain a whole lot more before we start. Is that so? He crosses his arms and looks at me straight on, put a deadpan look on his annoyed face. It does help when the other person knows the rules before he's taken but surprised by something. You don't need to run around in circles. If you want to say something, come out and say it. All right. You got him to come out of his cell, broke him, and then you expect him to forgive you. Do you think you were being stealthy waiting for him in front of his flat in your truck? Jules smelled you the moment they were walking down the street. They both knew you were there. Good thing you didn't step out, or you would be in the hospital, considering how easy Jules is to tick off, especially in the dark. She's a Kazuli wildcat. You don't want to mess with her. Make your point. I already did. Try to follow. Don't play with me. I know I should have told Warren up front where my baggage is. We all got it. Some more than others. Yes, we all have baggage. You're probably looking at me like everyone else, thinking what I could possibly be missing in my life that I could say that. We've all got stuff just like you said. I don't hide it from the ones I care about, though. But this isn't about me. You owe Warren more than an apology. Whatever he said when you guys were at the lake, it wasn't nice of him, but he wasn't actively trying to hurt you either. On the other paw, you kissed him and then dumped him on the spot. It was a first date. I didn't dump anyone. I haven't been on many of those, but I'm sure that's not how a date's supposed to go. I already said I'm sorry. That's not enough. Rowan knows you're sorry. He's a good guy. I'm trying to see a glimmer of what he sees in you. Yes, sees. Make me see it too. Because if I don't, Jules certainly won't. And you don't get to Rowan until you go through us. Who are you folks, then? We're all he's got, along with Cosman. You don't know him, but he already knows you. You folks sure talk a lot. That's what family does. I know it sounded earlier like we're gatekeepers of whatever Rowan wants to do with his life, but that's not exactly true. We can't and won't ever stop Rowan from doing something he believes in. But our words carry weight with him. So you should at least try to impress us, even just a little. I'll go get us the teas I asked for. You can think about what you want to do while I'm downstairs. Once he closes the door, I hear the slow steps of the beaver is taking to go downstairs. He's slow about it, maybe to give me enough time to consider what my course of action will be. He's very perceptive of the entire situation, and he's been nice enough to take the time to talk to me and listen as well. But I don't know what this should lead to. But what he says, Rowan still likes me, which is surprising. It seems harsh, but he might be just as damaged and broken as I am to run towards the pain rather than away from it. But I did say that thing about hearing his heartbeat next to mine. Oh, heck. Who am I fooling? I was hoping he'd be here only to see him even for a second. It wouldn't matter if he told me to fuck right off. I would at least hear him talk to me again. Butterflies again. Yikes and yikers. Those beautiful green eyes. I hope you like plum tea. That's the thing with us. We all drink plum tea when we play. Rowan started it and we went with it because it's actually surprisingly tasty. He's smiling. It's like he knows my answer already. You know I want to talk to him again. He also knew what my answer would be. I'm a teacher. I get to see stuff like this happen a lot of the time. Especially with parents when they come to talk to me. You'd be surprised how many things I hear every day at work. You're very perceptive, to the point that it got me thinking you're some sort of telepath or whatever they're called. I wish it would make things so easier, but so much easier, most of all, with the kids when I know they're lying, but they don't want to tell me the truth no matter what. I was excited to go on a date with Rowan, but everything got in the way. I didn't mean to hurt him. I tried to protect him from me. He shouldn't have to deal with my shit when he has so much on his own plate. He told me about his mom. I don't think he wanted to do it like that. He screamed it out at me to make me feel like crap, which I totally deserved. I robbed him of the chance to tell me his story on his own terms. Instead of fixing my mistake, I just stood there. By the time I gathered my rotten thoughts, it was too late. It was too little, too late. By the time I gathered my rotten thoughts, it was too little, too late. Rotten. Who says that anymore? I do. Sorry. That word, though, you don't hear it often. I mean, you hear it often, but I'm rambling. He's adjusting the cards in front of him, slowly putting them in the right slots so they fit perfectly. I haven't been through something like what either you or Woman are going through. I can't tell you what you should do or shouldn't to get out of the dark place you're in. I know the theory, but that's something you can read about anywhere. You've been to therapy already, and that didn't pan out as you might have hoped. Actually, you're the first uh, you're the first one I've told about Jason since it happened. I don't want to sound rude or anything, but I think I would have told the first folk who would have listened today. I'm so damn tired of it all. There's so much pressure. Don't you have folk to talk to? Maybe your parents would. We don't talk. Oh, okay. Friends, perhaps. I haven't been social lately, but friends are always there for you, right? I don't think I had the right ones. There has to be someone. Nobody's just alone. Sorry, didn't mean it like that. It was okay. There's someone I could talk to about this whole thing. Maybe give them a call then? Nah, he's just as messed up as me. Thanks for everything, but I think that's it for me when. Thanks for everything, but I think that's it for me with all this. I keep going round and round, but in the end, Rowan shouldn't get mixed up with me. I'm bad news right now. I would really like to meet up with him when I'm in a better place. Mentally, I mean. That's a big change in opinion from a few sentences ago. You make some good points with everyone we've talked about. But if there's one thing that made the most sense, even if you didn't exactly mean it, is that I still have a long way to go. Is that I still have a long way before I go and complicate someone else's life. Just so you know, I don't really hear the sounds. I'm not crazy or anything. They seem real, and they echo in my head, but I know it's just me still stuck in the loop about what happened. He's looking at me almost like he's studying me. The teacher in him is coming out as he moves in a pose like the swing ahead. Rowan is fragile enough as it is, so if it means that I spare him more headache by getting out of his way, then so be it. He's a good guy, and if we do get together, he'll try to fix me. I'll try to fix him too. I know for sure. But that's something neither of us really needs. I might seem like a meathead to you, but I know stuff from the countryside that's been passed on from my great grandma and from my great grandpa and great grandma. I learned since I was a cub that on a farm nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to save me. I gotta do what I gotta do to make myself useful, or I don't get as much food as the ones who work hard all day. I gotta take care of myself because nobody else will. It's a hard life, but it made me who I am today, regardless of the many faults I still have. And my rustic upbringing led me to this one point when I know that I have to step away to let someone else have the life they truly deserve. It was all worth it. That's very poetic. You have your way with words where you want to. Thanks. You're right. There's nothing else I'm going to say about it. You've made a decision, and I think it's the right one. You're okay in my book. You're looking at this from a mature perspective, and I admire that. Maybe under different circumstances, things would have turned out. Maybe. We'll never know. Never say never. Anyway, can I get a hug before you go? I'm a hugger. He's offering, and I wouldn't mind one right now. I grab the beaver in a distant hug, but he goes in and pulls on me properly. This feels liberating. It's cathartic. Huh. I do know a bunch of fancy words. Teo. Sorry? That's what my kid's name is going to be. I haven't told anyone that's my wife pregnant and that we're going to have a boy. Now you also know something about me that nobody else does. He let go of me. He's happy. He let go of me, and he's lightly tapping my chest as if to soothe me. Why were you? We're even. I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll be fine. Why were you? We're even. I'm sure you'll be fine. I have a good feeling about you. Thanks. I'll go and head out then. Don't you want to finish learning the game? I think I learned what I was supposed to. I guess you did. I get up from the table looking around. He probably sat in his chair too. So, is Rowan doing good, though? He's in his hometown, Lunium, now. He will be participating in a big tournament in the next few days. We have high hopes for him. He's got what it takes to make it. He sure is something. Good for him. Yeah, good for him. I'm off. I'll be seeing you, Benjamin. It's been, yeah, see you. I go downstairs while the beaver is busy getting his cards together. Everything he touches is put back in a specific slot of his impressive deck box. I understand you need something. Let's keep our interaction to a minimum then. Maybe we could. She sucks at me while letting out a low hiss at the end of that. Cats can't keep their feelings contained even if they wanted to. And this one is the best example of that. I'll get the two games I've heard something about, and that's that. Or maybe. I'll take these two starter decks. Make it three actually. The cat's making wide eyes at my choice to pick up honor and distinct. I grabbed three random ones that looked cool over or on the corner. I grabbed three random ones that looked cool on the cover. I didn't get to play it properly, but the cards did look nice. Maybe there's a reason Rowan's into this game so much. Her hiss is gone, and so is her foul mood. She stares at the receipt with one claw and points it at me. It's a half smile, half annoyed face he's going on, half annoyed face he's got going on, like she can't choose what exactly she wants to feel. Just Cass. Thanks, Jules. Thank you. Come again. She smacks her paws on her mouth, embarrassed by her reaction. I smile, looking at her with the door half open. Maybe I will. I step out of the shop with a small bag in my paw, breathe in and out, and did the right thing. It's for the best. They talk a lot between themselves, so it's best that Beaver tells him. That Chubby seemed genuinely nice. His bad boy attitude at the start was just for show, but he did get me a little. I should get back to the Bridgiers. Maybe I could clean my flat today, put the empty bottles away. I started singing at some point in my head. What was it? Come on, it was good. Nobody's coming to save me. Maybe I could write a song again. Hells, it's been such a long time since my last one. I'll give it a good, I'll give it a go these days. I need to hum it or I'll forget like I always do. Oh yeah, talking about forgetting. Unblock. I wonder, that Beaver said something about the next few days. Those kinds of things always get steamed. Well, get streamed, right? Nowadays everything is so I could take a peek. Let's see. How did I even do this? Well, how did I even find this? Ludium card tournament. Ludium, Ludium card. Ludium honor and instinct. Duh. There it is. The standings after round 8. His name isn't here. Oh, there's a dang big list of folk for this. Wow, so many. Well, how many Rowans could there be at the thing? Row 1. Something with F. It was an S. Fuck. Dropped. That can't be good. But that's what it says. Rowan Forson dropped. He's out of the competition then. I guess some dreams don't come true. Ain't that right, Snappy? I've been doing nothing for a full week. Somehow, Green Eyes is lost. I don't know. Another one in the book of misses. Their home is so damn warm all the time. I really don't get why they ever stayed here at Kazoo. Jason told me once that they had to flee from their homeland, but he also said they could have gone back if they wanted to once the war was over. Things just worked out for them here. Yeah, worked out. Benjamin, have a seat. Did you get those gifts? Yeah, I'm just gonna stop right here. We'll continue next time. Alright, so we go from Rowan. Well, we go from Ben getting hurt, or at least getting mad from Rowan for what he said and him not talking to Rowan, and now you got Ben saying something that made that hurt Rowan or made him mad, and now Rowan is not talking to him. Yeah, um, before I talk about this video, I want to say something I meant to say in the previous video about Fabian. So Rowan met Fabian, and Fabian has known Ben for a long time as his coach. I think it was rugby, I guess. So I wonder if Fabian, the the rabbit that you see in Light My Way, as an 18-year-old, I think he's 14-year-old here. So I wonder if I wonder will if he can somehow unite them, or at least connect them somehow. But I don't know, I'm just thinking, maybe not. It may not be that way, but I think given that he's known Benjamin for a long time now as his coach, his weapon coach, and how he just met Rowan when he defended Fabian from those bullies. It probably they'll probably meet together, all three of them, at some point, I think. All right, so about this video here, so yeah, he said something that hurt Rowan, so Rowan's not talking to him now. So he went to the place where Rowan works at and tried to find him there. Rowan wasn't there. He was in another city, some kind of competition, though. When Benjamin later looked that up about the list of people participating at the I guess this card event where they play cards, I guess, or some kind of game, Rowan withdrew from that. So anyway, so he was in Rowan's place of work, and Shelby confronted him and told him straight up that he hurt his friend, and that he told Ben that yeah, what Rowan said wasn't nice, but it wasn't mean. He wasn't trying to be mean to him. So yeah, they had their talk, and it seemed as though it helped Ben, at least in the short term, and Shelby gradually became nicer to Ben when it became clear to Shelby that Ben didn't like what he did to Rowan, and he apologized for it, and he wanted to apologize, and so basically Shelby's gonna tell Rowan what about this conversation they had, and hopefully Rowan will decide to come to Ben and hear what Ben has to say, apology, and hopefully things will smooth out with them again. Um, so Shelby just revealed that his wife is pregnant and he's gonna be a father soon. They're gonna have a son. So Beaver certainly has his stuff, all his stuff together. Just revealed in this episode that he's a teacher. Well, I think in the earlier part of the story, it was said that Shelby, I think, is rich, or at least well off, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know if being a teacher makes you rich. Um I think it was well he was his family was rich, so I guess that's just from the past, something his family did in the past and how they gained their wealth, and the wealth is passed down to him. So yeah, he's a teacher, he's wealthy, he has a wife and a child coming, so he has everything in order in his life. Something a lot of people don't have. So good for Toby. And what's her name? The cat. She wasn't all that happy with Ben either, but she did kind of decide to put the beef aside for now, just be professional since Ben was buying something. So excuse me. So the Brigiers, or the Brigiers, I think that is pronounced, that lizard couple. So they fled a war and came here and made their livelihood here in Kazul, and and Ben does errands for them. So I don't know. Well, he did say he had parents, but he said that he doesn't talk to them. Both his parents and him don't talk, so I don't know. These people kind of raise him. I can think. Well, he said he grew up on a farm, so maybe these people did raise him. I don't know. It was probably information about this in the story, but I had to go back and look at it. But anyway, so I got the person who was killed in that car accident that Ben was in also, but I forgot his name, but apparently um their son, this couple's son, is or was Rowan's boyfriend, or at least somebody he was close friends with. And what's this? And the other guy, the jackal, tried to well, the wife accused the jackal of killing his son, or killing her son, of having her son killed. Um, anyway, so they had a talk, and Ben was angry at the jackal, and the jackal tries to explain, but Ben wouldn't let him do that. So it's like the jackal was remorseful, but he also snapped back at Ben, telling him that he's not the person that he knew, and that he just gone cold. Which I agree with him. But I mean, his friend's death is having a severe effect on him. It's causing him to lash out at Rowan, which is the reason why the two of them are not talking right now. And him taking things too seriously was the reason why he didn't talk to Rowan for the first time for a while, and then before they kind of came back together, and now they're split apart again. So the Jackal doesn't seem to be a bad person, but we haven't really fully got into his information yet. But I guess when we find out what exactly happened in that car crash, we'll know. But basically and what his part was in it. But basically Rowan's boyfriend took off his car seat, his seatbelt, so he could talk with Rowan. But apparently Rowan thinks, I mean, excuse me, I messed up the names, but the boyfriend got out his car seat, his seatbelt, to talk with Ben. Now Ben thinks the boyfriend got out his seatbelt to talk with the jackal, but the jackal told Ben this now that he actually unbuckled his seatbelt so he could stand up and talk to Ben while he was driving. So apparently there was some accident, and if the boyfriend had his seatbelt on, he probably should be alive today. And apparently, both Ben and Miss Bajir blamed the jackal for him being killed. All right, so we'll continue with Graven next time. So thank all of you for watching. Bye.